Hey guys, Jerseytoof here coming at you with another video. Today we start the Master League Premier Cup. Yeah, it's the second day, but day one wasn't too great for me. I dropped about 100 points, but then we did a little bit of research and we found this team right here. We took the cross chop that most everybody uses on the Machamp and put it close combat on the safe swap. We put Magnazone in the lead and we have that Togekiss just running around to clean up all them flyers and all them fighters. So this team is just such a fun to use. I mean, nobody expects that close combat, and you already know what Togekiss does, and that spammy potential of Magnazone just covers so much of the meta. The day one, I lost about 120 points, and I was feeling down on myself. I mean, I was so close to rank 9, and I lost all those points. So we were down to almost 2,300, and now we surged back in one day and gained almost 150 points, and we're sitting at 2494. It's crazy how much this team just surged me up to the top. So, I mean, I hope it gives you some idea about how to use close combat. I mean, there's some mistakes in here, but we had a 9-1 run with this team. We actually went 5-0, 4-1, 4-1, 3-2. So, I mean, it just, as long as you don't run into double grounds in the back and you just line up that Togekiss right, man, it just sweeps through some teams. So I hope you guys enjoy. And if you guys are new here, just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and get notified every single day when I upload my videos. There might be some days here and there that I don't upload due to my work, but I try to get videos out almost daily for you guys. So, well, without further ado, let's just get into these battles. Is Machamp better with close combat or cross chop? Well, I think it's close combat. Let's see what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments. All right, guys, until tomorrow, Jerseytoof out. Remember, you guys are the best community in the world, and I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. It just touches me so much, guys. Thank you. All right, guys, let's start off Master League right. Let's get into these first battles now. First up, we got Burger King up. What you got for me, King? All right, Magnazone into Metagross. We like this lead a lot. Yes, it's a lot of bait potential. Most of the time, they go straight for the Meteor Mashes, but we're going to shield no matter what. We're going to let them throw first. We're going to build up to 2 wild charges here. And most of the time, I don't bait. I usually just go straight for the wild charge because it's all right if we just want to win this matchup because we do not want that Metagross on our Togekiss at all. And we get the first shield there, another wild charge coming through. They let it go through. So at this point, we're going to try to get to that mirror shot, but we're gonna have to shield again here, but that's okay. We should be able to farm this thing completely down now. We are down to shield, but we have all this energy. Garchomp comes in, that's okay. We're gonna switch right into our Machamp. They bring in their Togekiss, which is not ideal, but we're gonna get a shield here because of the Rock Slide. A lot of people run cross chop and close combat, but I like running Rock Slide with my close combat just for that reason right there. So now we got rid of their shield. We can come back in here with Magnazone and almost one shot with this wild charge. And we know we have the Garchomp in the back, and guess what we have to take care of this Garchomp? He's going to get a Rude Awakening when I be able to bring it in right here. It's the Togekiss, and the opponent saw the writing on the wall, so he decides to quit. That was a good games trainer. So even when you think you're down, when that Togekiss comes in on those fighters and Garchomps, man, it could just change a match. So 1-0 start. What do we got next? We got Chris 17 is up next. What you got for me, Chris? Magnazone into Gyarados is a great lead for us, is what we want to see. We're just going to sit here and just see what we could do. It looks like they're staying in here. So a lot of times I go straight for the wild charge because a lot of times they're just trying to get some health away from my Magnazone. So I'm just going to go straight for the wild charge here. I don't think they're going to shield, and I do not want to get hit with another Aqua Tail. So we take out the Gyarados, and of course the Garchomp comes in. So we're going to bring in our Machamp here. And a lot of times the Garchomp does not expect the close combat, and I like to build up to almost 2 close combats before I throw. So we're going to hit this thing with the first close combat. Let's see if we get a shield here, and we do get a shield. So they were really expecting it, or they just thought I had double cross chops, and at that range it would have definitely hurt. So we're going to get hit with an outrage here. That's okay. I did not want to use my last shield. We're going to come in with Togekiss. They got their Metagross here. Okay, that's fine because our switch timer is almost up here. So we're going to shield here and then bring in our Magnazone. We have 2 wild charges ready. So the first wild charge should be almost enough to, or get the shield, or just be enough to take it out, and they shield it up. And we have another wild charge here, and we're hoping this is enough to take it out because we do not want to be farmed down. Oh, and it's not enough. So at this point, they're gonna have to use their energy which is great because we can come in here with our Togekiss, one charm takes it out, and this Garchomp can do little to nothing to do anything to us. But we're just going to hit it with an Ancient Power just because, you know, we don't want any chances of some special move that the Garchomp all of a sudden has. But hey, we took that victory, 2-0 start. As you can see, you know, you can come back from bad matchups with this team. It's just so, I mean, it's just so fun to use. Jonas CY up next. Magnazone into Swampert. This is not a great lead for us. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to swap right into our Machamp. Like I said, then here comes our Dragonite. It's all right. We should be able to get to almost 2 Rock Slides on this Dragonite before we are taken out. So we're not going to shield anything. We have our Togekiss to come back in here and wipe out this Dragonite after the fact. So Rock Slide coming through. They don't want to shield. Okay. And we're going to be able to get to another Rock Slide here. Let's see if they shield this up to retain Switch Advantage or let it go. They actually let it go. So we take back Switch Advantage. Metagross comes in so we can bring back in our Magnazone here. We both have 2 shields up. So with the same ideas when we encounter a Metagross in the lead, we're going to build up to 2 Wild Charges, and they went straight for the Earthquake. So that was a great shield, and they brought back in their Swampert, so we could swap right into our Togekiss. This is a great matchup for us. Those Hydro Cannons will start to add up, and sometimes Swamperts are running Sludge Wave. So I thought maybe he was going to go Sludge Wave there, so I'm going to shield that up, but I still want to keep this matchup. I know I'm down 2 shields, but it's okay. We're all right here. Another Hydro Cannon coming through. And we should be able to farm it down. We're going to be able to get 1 shield here with this Flamethrower. And we have 2 Wild Charges on our Metagross. On our Magnazone for this Metagross. So you're going to see what happens here. We're going to come in here, hit it with a Wild Charge right off the bat. And then we're going to go for another Wild. And they don't shield. Okay, so we can just go Mirror Shots now. So another Mirror Shot. You're going to get that shield. And we should be able to farm it down before we're hit with a Meteor Mash. And we are able to take the victory. And it just, you see, even after a bad lead, this team comes back and just takes control of matches. It's so fast, and these fast moves are so spammy. All right, next up, we got 828 Aslu. What you got for me? Magnazone into Garchomp, another bad lead for us. Let's see what we can do. We're going to go right into our Machamp here. It looks like they're staying in here, which tells me they're just going to go straight for Outrage and then swap out most of the time. So I'm going to shield it up, Outrage, okay? And they're staying in this matchup. So what I'm going to do here is go for my close combat, and hopefully they think it's going to be cross chop, and they don't shield. That is this amazing feeling when that comes through, and we're down a shield, but we take back Switch Advantage. All right, they bring in their Metagross here, so we have 2 close combats locked and loaded. Machamp going Super Saiyan right now, boys. All right, another close combat coming at you, and they let it go through. Okay, we're almost going to be able to farm it down, but this is not ideal because we have to bring in our Magnazone here because we do not want to get hit with a Meteor Mash by our Togekiss. So we're going to shield this up here. It is just a Meteor Mash. And then they bring in their Mamoswine. Okay, this is going to be pretty close. It's going to be pretty tricky here. We're going to go for just Mirror Shots because Mirror Shots are super effective and all the electric types are double resisted. So we're going to swap out on the Bulldoze. That is a great swap right there, and that just changed the matchup. Because if that was an Avalanche, it would have almost one-shot at our Togekiss, but in that case, the Bulldoze is double resisted, so we're able to get all that health away from that Mamoswine, and they still have a shield, so we're just going to go straight Mirror Shots here. Obviously, we're going to go straight Mirror Shot no matter what, but we have 2 Mirror Shots ready. It should be just enough to take out the Mamoswine right here, and then their Metagross is almost dead, so we're able to farm it down, and they decided to concede, so that's good games, trainer. All right, 4-0 hype. Can we get that 5-0? You already know. You already know it's a 5-0 hype. Ben Mose is up. What you got for me? Magnazone into Metagross. This is a pretty good lead for us, like we did in the last matchups. We're going to build up to 2 Wild Charges, and usually I let them throw first. And we CMP tie, but that's okay. I'm going to shield no matter what. Most of the time, it's just going to be a meter match of, hey, if you want to call the bait, go for it. But I don't really want to be one-shot by no Earthquake. And they let the Wild Charge go through. So now we can just go straight Mirror Shots. Mirror Shot coming through. They decided to shield that one up. And we're going to be able to get to another Mirror Shot, but we CMP tie. So I'm going to shield this up myself. Sometimes I'm going to call that bait and just go, but I want to retain some energy on my Magnazone. And they decide to take away Switch Advantage and let that Mirror Shot go through, and they swap. So I'm able to swap into my Togekiss, and that Dragonite is locked into my Togekiss. That's a great feeling. They did not want to get farmed down, but they let my Togekiss come in here and just completely wipe it out. They Hurricane me, and it almost took us out, but that's all right. Megadros comes in, 1 Charm takes it out, and I have a Gyarados in the back. So we're going to hit this thing with an Ancient Power, which is going to be super effective. And then we can bring back in our Magnazone here. I think we have enough health on our Magnazone. Yep. And we're going to just go straight mirror shots here. We need to get that shield away there. No, they're just not going to shield, but it's okay. We're just going to be able to farm it down. And we have our full health Machamp in the back. Aqua Tail, and we're just going to bring it in right now to farm it down. And they just saw the writing on the wall. So that's 5-0 hype, guys. That was my first set with this team. And I was like, all right, this is great. Let's go for another one. I just want to keep the momentum going. We got that mud kit. So, I mean, after the first set, I don't know what you guys think of this. You know, Cross Chop has its uses, obviously, in the meta. But I just really think having that big nuke potential of close combat, and especially you could build up 2 of those, and just takes so much health away from neutral damage Pokemon. And then, you know, like when you lose the lead with our Magnazone, like I have been, you know, usually time they bring in a fighter on my, you know, Magnazone, I have my Togekiss. You know, this team just melds so well together. But anyway, let's get into this next set here. We got 10 battles for you. Usually I do 5, but I wanted to get 10 battles to start out the Master League. Banal is up next. We got that Dragonite lead. This is not really what we want to see, but this is a somewhat decent matchup for us. It's really bait dependent. And I'm going to charge up the 2 wild charges. I'm going to go for the mirror shot bait this time. Let's see what they call it or not. And they do shield the mirror shot. So now we can go straight wild charges. So we're going to go wild charge here. They let it go through. And at this point, I think I'm going to shield. It's going to be a Dragon Claw. I could have survived it, but that looks like they have 2 Dragon Claws ready. So I'm going to, I forget what I did. Let it go through. Yep. Okay, we should be able to get to this other mirror shot. And if they don't shield this up, it's going to be able to take them out at this range. And they let it go. So we retain switch advantage. This is the one matchup I made a crucial mistake. Yes, we have our Machamp for this Snorlax. They bring in their Metagross. I have to stay in here because I have a Togekiss in the back. And I do not want that Togekiss on this Metagross. So we're going to shield up that Meteor Mash here. We're down to shield, but we're going to have double close combats right here. First close combat coming through, and they let it go. So you're like, oh, this is great. So I got greedy there. I should have just went straight for the close combat. Just straight, got that last shield, but now we bring in our Togekiss here, and they still have a shield, so this is not ideal situation for us. I needed to get that last shield, and I just, you know, I didn't realize they actually had a Body Slam stored up, and I was just trying to get the 2 close combats, and that was such a mistake. I should have been slamming on the close combat. And as you see, this is going to be very close. I wasn't too sure if I would just stick to the charm, if I would have been able to take it out, but I was kind of pissed off at myself for not throwing that close combat, and it was very close in the end there. But they're able to take the victory. That was the first loss of this team, but it's all right. We're going to bounce back from that. We're definitely going to bounce back. All right, well, who do we got next? Yeah, just definitely should have went for the close combat right away. That was just one of those things you just look back on that, you know, you're just never going to do it the next time. So we got Dragonite lead here. Like we did they swap out into their Machamp. Okay, we're just going to go right in our Togekiss. That's beautiful. If they want to swap out of that matchup, that's fine with me. And Rock Slide coming through. I'm going to shield it up. And then we're going to farm down that Machamp. And they bring in their Metagross. I probably should have let that Rock Slide go because I figured that there probably was a Metagross on this team. But it's all right. We're going to get that shield back right here. But it's not ideal that they could have farmed this down. But it's great that they used their energy. Okay, they're going to let it go. So now we can, I was thinking about what to bring in here. I'm going to bring in my Machamp. Okay. Now, because I don't really want this Machamp on that Dragonite. So at this point, we're going to shield this up. And I can almost farm this thing down. They went Earthquake. Okay. Maybe they only have Psychic, but even Psychic could be super effective. So that was kind of a weird move. Okay. Close combat letting it go through. Now they can bring in their Dragonite. I have a Rock Slide ready. Let's see if they're going to use their last shield. Obviously they are. So we're going to bring in our Magnazone here, build up to 2 wild charges, and go back to back with these things. One going through, and now I can go straight mirror shot here. It's not going to be enough to take it out, but the next couple farms will be enough. And I wanted to have enough, you know, defense for a Dragon Claw not to kill us. And they go Hurricane. So that's not the way you want to go because it's double resisted. But hey, good games, trainer. Just moving on up to the rank 9. No, just kidding. I'm getting there, though. After yesterday, Mr. Official is up. This is going to be official. We got that Magnazone mirror match here. All right, what can we do here? A lot of times I'm going to let them throw first, so I'm just going to build up to 100 energy or just let them throw. So a lot of times they're going to go mirror shots first. If they go wild shots, fine. They go mirror shots. So I'm going to go mirror shot also. It tends to be a mirror shot battle because nobody wants to throw that first wild charge. But I'm going to get this thing down to almost a yellow, and now I'm going to go for my wild charge. I have 2 of them back to back, and they let it go through. So at this point, I know it's going to be a wild charge, but I'm going to let it go. And they actually try to mirror shot me again. Okay, that's fine with me. Now I can just go straight mirror shots. Another mirror shot going through. They decide not to shield it up. So I'm not going to shield this up either, but they take us out with the wild charge. Okay. Machamp can come in here, 1 counter takes it out. So they bring in their Garchomp. Okay, this is what we want to see because they're not expecting the close combat, I bet. So we're going to shield this up. And it is just a Sand Tomb, so they baited us. That was great. But are they going to call our bait? Are they going to do it? Close combat, and they do shield it. Okay, but we have back-to-back close combats here. Are they going to double shield their Garchomp? And they don't. That's great. So we can bring in our Togekiss and farm it down. They got a Snorlax in the back. So this is looking great for us. We got a shield, so do they, but we could just completely almost farm this down. I wanted to throw the HE power just because I might get a boost, and I knew they're going to shield, but it's all right. So we could shield this up or just let it go because I still have my Machamp. So we're going to save that shield. So they just saw the writing on the wall. So good game, Strainer. Even after losing the lead, this team came back to take the victory. Man, it's like this team gonna go Super Saiyan so quick, boys and girls, man. It's just so fun. Mayan Blue is up. Magnazone into a Shadow Magnazone. Gotta love that. I wish I had 100% Magnazone maxed out. I can't tell if that's 100 or not, but anyway, it's gonna do more damage to me, but yes, I'm gonna do more damage to them. They wild charge me right off the bat, and they're staying in, so I'm just gonna go wild charge myself. And they decide to shield, and they're gonna swap in their Metagross. So I'm gonna build up the 2 wild charges here and just throw them back to back. And then I'm going to swap in my Machamp after I get this next wild charge off. Let's see if they're going to double shield it or not. And they let it go. Oh, they use their shield. That's right. So now we can swap in our Machamp. We have 2 shields that are done. So I'm going to shield this up, and I should be able to farm this Metagross down completely. And we're able to do it. So we have all this energy. See if they bring out on my Machamp. We're up a shield. They bring in a Gyarados, and they try to get me to go for the Rock Slide, and they swap in their Magnazone. It's just going to be a mirror shot, which is fine. I'm going to be able to hit this thing with a close combat, take it right out. Boom, gone. And now I have a Rock Slide for the Gyarados, and we still have our Togekiss in the back. So this is looking great, so I can bring it in right now, and we're going to be able to farm it down completely, and they saw the writing on the wall. So GG's, Trainer. After that mistake, we're coming back with a vengeance. All right, who do we got up next here? We got Acro Trick is up. What you got for me, Acro Trick? Magnazone into another Magnazone. I don't really mind a mirror because it could be a lot worse. It could be a ground type. It could be a fighter. So we're going to sit here and play this game of chicken. Let them throw first, like I've been saying. A lot of times they go straight for the mirror shot, but this time they went wild charge, which is fine. So now we can just go straight wild charge ourselves. Let's see if they're going to use some shields. And they do use a shield, and I'm able to get to another wild charge here. It's going to do a lot of damage on this debuffed Magnazone. As you can see, it almost takes it out, and we're able to swap into our Machamp and take it out before they're able to hit anything. So they bring in their Dragonite here. We have our Rock Slides, and they're going to use their shields to take it. We're going to hope that we can get to 2 of them. Oh, and they actually do not shield, so that's fine. And we're able to get to another Rock Slide. They're going to have to use their shield here unless they're going to lose switch advantage. And they do, so I'm up 2 shields and none once again, and I'm almost able to farm it down. We could bring in our Togekiss here, and just 1 charm takes out all that energy. And their Snorlax comes in, it's got pissed because they had all that energy and just went to waste, and I get it. So GG's. So that was at 4-1 hype. It should have been 5-0, but hey, we'll take it. That was a surge of points right there. After these 2 sets, I went up 100 points, and we continue that momentum on. So until tomorrow, guys, Jerseytoof out. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I mean, we had 10 great battles showcasing how close combat can come in clutch over cross chop. So I don't know if I changed your minds, but I definitely changed mine. It's just such a great move to have on your Machamp. And Machamp overall is such a great Pokemon for this meta. I mean, if you pair it up with, you know, that Togekiss and that Magnazone that has all that spammy potential, I mean, you're not spamming with Togekiss, but that charm just eats away anything that is neutral or super effective. Like the Garchomp just melt away, all the fighters melt away, all the flyers. So it's just, this team covers so much of the bases. So I mean, this was just the start of the Master League. So, you know, we're gonna get try to keep grinding this team away and see if we can get more and more points. We're so close to that rank 9 right now. I've been so close for weeks now. And, you know, now we're on that cusp, and I think we can finally get over that hump. So, I mean, I've been asking you guys for some shoutcasts, and we're in the Master League now, so I know you guys are going to have some battles. So just fill out that Google Doc in my description, upload your videos to Google Drive, and then post your link in the question that asks for the link. And I'd love to see some of your battles and maybe get a shoutcast done before the season is over. So, I mean, I know I'm getting a lot of views from people that are subscribers also, so just hit that subscribe button and hit that bell and get notified every single day when I upload my videos. You guys have been so great to me, and I just want to give back with these shoutcasts. So until tomorrow, guys, we're going to be close combating our way through the Master League. All right, guys, thank you so much for all the support. See you guys tomorrow.